Welcome back to the second half.
We're back!
Is not too bad. That's not great though. That's my side, and I have 3 casualties.
That's fine. Oh,
Don't like seeing that.
I like seeing it, but
That is like incentive for him to start fouling me.
he should have been fouling this whole time, really.
So what he's gonna do is leave a little bit of an opening on the right side with Cork. So I'm gonna be able to do this without having to dodge through like a billion tackle zones.
Yeah, but
You will also notice that I think this might have been like edited down and stuff. This might be the fastest game of Sayable ever. We're looking at a hot 15-minute second half.
wow. Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No?
No, I know why a 15-minute half happens.
Because
Because your whole team's gone.
oh no.
That's why I've had that happen before.
You think? Suffice it to say, it's gonna be fast.
It's usually the reason why it's fast.
Uh-huh.
I kinda hope for it. Oh, who's gonna get killed? Everyone.
Well, if everyone dies, that means that we're gonna spend a lot of time watching montage highlights.
That is true,
Death
but
rails.
your montage highlights are like 15 seconds.
That's true, but those add up.
Are there gonna be any more haikus?
There's not gonna be any more haikus.
Fuck.
Only one elf on this team was worthy of
Excuse me,
an actual haiku.
are you trying to tell me Tony doesn't deserve a haiku?
Oh god, no. There's gonna be celebrations in the streets.
Tony
when goes
deserves...
down.
What's a long poem? What's like a soliloquy? Are those long?
I'm not even gonna humor that with a response.
I actually don't know. I was being serious.
So the dragon is gonna pick up the ball, and I'm gonna try and find some normalcy in my life.
Maybe Shakespeare will come back to life and pen a soliloquy for Tony when he dies.
After the last 2 matches, the waking nightmare that has been the last 2 matches, I'm just gonna try to find some stability here. See, look, this is what we're used to, right? The dragon has the ball back there. I have like a spread of players. I have the sideline. Maybe I'll actually score a touchdown.
Sure.
A boy can dream, right?
I like your positive thinking. I was just talking about that in the last half.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
But it's not going to work.
You always gotta keep on the sunny side, right?
The crushing inevitability of defeat is... It's here, and it's wrapping around your throat. You're dead.
Well, that wasn't a shot at John Wilkes Boot, was it?
No.
The crushing inevitability of defeat.
No, why would it... No.
Okay, good.
What the... I'd never take a shot at John Wilkes Boot.
Mm-hmm. Well, John Wilkes Boot would take a shot at someone else.
It might. Whoa, no, Rip Guy, he's dead.
Yeah, he's only badly hurt, right?
Oh, he's fine.
It's fine. I didn't really need him.
What you need to do is foul once with John Wilkes Boot, catch me off guard with it, and as it happens in the video, scream Sic Semper Tyrannis.
I can promise you, when I foul with John Wilkes Boot, that is what I will do.
Okay, I'm never gonna hear that line.
When that moment comes,
It's never gonna happen.
I will say Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus.
Nice! Oh, I like that version of Latin way better.
Mm-hmm.
Oy. All tyrant lizards must die. What is even happening? Like, what is it? What is even... The double GFI blitz? That's what's going on?
He's gonna double POW Elven Cheerleader. As long as you don't die.
Double GFI into a double POW? And then pile on? Oh, you have to stud man it.
So he does the stud man, and
Oh no!
that's minus movement
Fuck you!
on the ball
Elven
grabber.
cheerleader. You fucking suck.
Elven Cheerleader is now crippled.
Oh, suffered the same injury as Big Ben. Maybe Elven cheerleader's a rapist too?
Don't. I'm gonna cut that line.
Just a second.
Don't. There's. I'm running out of. I'm running out of players who can get the ball. I used to have so many, and like now, this is my play. This is the life that I live. I really hope I don't fail this 3+2+ with reroll.
Would you say you're living La Vida Loca?
I am living the Vita Loca. And so now all I have to do... I want to double check to make sure that maybe the blitz wouldn't be better because this guy has tackle, but he doesn't. And then I'm also going to check to make sure that there's no, like, maybe... Do I try to dodge anyone away, or is there any way for me to punch one of these players, but no?
Nope.
The safe plan is to just score.
Wow, I'm surprised that you managed to score under these circumstances.
I don't know, the dragon has not failed us in quite a long time. Ever since he started God, that's a lot of casualties. Ever since the dragon has taken an increased role in this team,
Yeah,
he's not failed.
Ironic, given his counterpart.
Sure. Now, like, whatever, I got another reroll, who cares? He dropped the kick. Doesn't really matter, right? I have 6 players on the field.
With elves, that's enough. I mean, 6 elves isn't quite as scary as, like, 4 gutter runners and 2 corpses, but it's pretty scary.
The problem I wouldn't really mind this as much if I didn't get picked off. And his first move, he's just gonna pick up the ball, and now he's here. I'm never getting into that.
Nope.
Not with these scrubs.
I had to bite my tongue.
If I didn't get picked off in the back end of last half, like, maybe we can walk away with this with a win.
Yeah, I don't see it now, though.
It's gonna be real hard
like,
now.
Now it just kind of looks like the 1-2 grind.
Sure. I can fairly easily, luckily, John Wilkes Boot can just sidestep away, so he's not going to get hit again. Oh, Zorik has Pro, and he rolled Push Skull, and he chose not to use it. Pro, that is.
10 cents.
You're always supposed to use Pro. That's the reason you use Pro, is you take Pro. Pro is a skill that lets you on a, 4+ reroll?
Yeah.
You can reroll. So if you fail Pro, then whatever. If you succeed Pro, then, like, you get to reroll the Push Skull into something better, like Dub Skulls for me.
Really, I'm just disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Not using a Pro?
I don't think we're going to get to see Pro being used.
That's a shameful Pro.
Mm-hmm.
I said that he should be ashamed.
He is more of an amateur.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, I guess he's blitzing Elrond.
Sure, probably.
What a surprise.
You think the frenzy piling on player is going to blitz Elrond, Hubbard?
I feel like he might be targeting your good players with murder missiles.
You think?
I feel like there's a chance.
There is a chance. You are right.
A hope, a chance.
Now, the question is, does he also try to foul Elrond? You can't really get to Elrond to foul, right?
It's worth it to do the dodges, if he has to. Like, I don't think Jork has moved yet.
No.
So Jork can get in there and get a +2, depending on where Elrond goes.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's setting up for a plus. Yeah, you re-roll it. You have 3 re-rolls. If you're going to commit to this, commit to it. This is performance art.
I mean, you have all game to... I mean, maybe just Elrond just dies right here.
Okay.
Yeah, he also has piling on.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
1, 2, 3. With 1 dodge, you can do a +1?
Yes.
But that's stupid.
Because
you don't need... He's already up 5 players.
He's also just not going to move Jork, who could complete the cage corner, so this is like what I have to do.
I mean, this is the dream. This is as good as it gets for you at this point.
John Wilkes Boot is being thrown into the fire immediately.
This whole game he's been doing this, though. John Wilkes Boot's been flying all over the goddamn place, hitting people.
Oh, Berg.
Nice. That shouldn't have happened. Oh. Okay.
It should... You were right, it shouldn't have happened.
Why'd you follow into that space?
So the universe is going to punish me. I wanted to pick up the ball.
Yeah, but you didn't need to follow into that space. You should have waited to see where the scatter went.
I wanted to follow into the space to
Hayberg is dead.
Hayberg is only badly hurt. I followed into the space because if the ball scatters into that square, that's not great for me, but because it's in 2 tackle zones, but if I follow into that square and the ball bounces... Basically, if the ball bounces off of me, then it maybe goes to a better place. And then Dorg is just going to go ahead and pick it up. That's the plus agility sure hands.
He doesn't even need the fucking sure hands. He doesn't need any of it. He just rolls a 6.
Yeah, you just roll 6. That's fine.
Honestly, with the dice he has, if I was him, I'm just chucking it to Gork right now.
Sure.
Maybe Spork even.
Or Quark.
Yeah, maybe Zork.
Is Zork even on this? Oh, Zork is.
Yeah, Zork's right there. I might throw it to Zork. Maybe Bork 2.
So now Suicide Tank does have sidesteps. This is a bit of a frenzy trap. But he kind of got saved a little bit.
It's not that much of a frenzy trap. It's still a 1dB.
That's true. And there's also the follow up. It's going to be a GFI.
Yeah. Oh.
But he chooses to reroll and gets a 6.
Okay.
And Suicide Tank is down. Only badly hurt.
You've gotten pretty lucky on casualty rolls this game, all things considered.
Only this game though. Look at this Casvox.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but every one of those is badly hurt except for the one minus MA on the cheerleader.
Right. No. Nat20 is going to finish off his turn here, but we're just going to look at this Casvox for a little bit.
But just think of how bad it could have been.
Sure. This whole LP, that's what I'm saying. Like, on a D6 for the injury dice, a badly hurt comes up on 1, 2, and 3, and we've gotten so many more than that.
Is that really all it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4 is MNG, 5 is serious injuries. And the 6 is dead.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, you've gotten pretty lucky this game, I'd say.
Yeah. I'm not complaining. Oh, he fouled Elrond. Because he has the bribe, I guess.
Rip Elrond. We hardly knew ye. We're still just looking at the Cas box.
Yeah. We're just going to look at this Cas box.
Well, like, nothing else is going to happen this game now. You don't have
Obviously,
enough
what I have to
anything.
do is dodge away and minus 2 to be dork. Oh my god.
Wow. Look at
Berg.
John Wilkes Booth's a hero.
John Wilkes Booth is a true American hero.
He really is.
And that's actually a pretty good scatter.
That's okay. But now, every time I say John Wilkes Booth, all I think of is the Whitest Kids You Know sketch. He just hammers Abe Lincoln to death with a hammer.
I know the sketch.
I know, but it's just every time I say the name, I just think of Abraham Lincoln yelling at him for being a string bean looking motherfucker.
So,
oh, the dragon.
Now, what I should be doing is punting.
That's no fun.
That's no fun. The dragon has no skills. The dragon is a lineman as far as getting hit in the face is concerned. He does not have block, he does not have dodge, he's armor value 7, he's strength 3. If I punt, I can slow down the orc team. Like the dragon's getting punched no matter what happens. In this case, when the dragon gets knocked down, this play is basically saying, also John Wilkes Booth could have been incredibly useful for tying up his players, but he got knocked out immediately. The dragon gets knocked down basically like 99% of the time, as long as he doesn't roll dub skulls, or he like push skull or push or whatever. But it'd be super cool if the dragon doesn't fall down. If I punt all the way down there, the dragon gets knocked down, and he still has to spend like a turn or two getting the ball down, making pass plays, whatever. I'm making him roll more dice. That would be the smart thing to do. At this point, though, with his dice, I figure whatever. He's gonna get the 6s no matter what I do.
Actually, with a good punt, it'd take him 3 turns of movement just to get the ball back to where it is. Unless he does throws.
Like a perfect punt, I would have to. It would take him 3 turns to get the ball back without passing, but. Lork is just
he's dead.
Yeah, he died.
Rip the dragon.
It was a strip ball player, if that mattered, so basically dub skulls only. If I would have seen that strip ball player, I probably would have punted, but I wasn't really paying. I've kind of checked out a little bit.
Just a little.
And so now Lork is just going to pick it up.
Does the dream end here?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I think the dream ends here.
It is turn 12. I think if you use your full movement, you can get there in turn 15. So if I can slow him down a little bit.
He's actually just like outnumbers you 11-4.
Well, sure. But Berg, you know the elf credo, right?
No.
As long as there's 2 elves on the pitch.
Yeah, I never thought that literally meant 2. I always thought it was kind of bragging.
I have 4.
Yeah,
it's like twice as many.
All 4 of them are on the ground, and one of
Two
them
of
has
them on the ground.
Okay, one of them has a concussion.
And then, of course, you just...
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. Elrond's getting
Was that just another badly hurt, though?
Yeah, it was a badly hurt.
There's an MNG?
It was a badly hurt.
Okay, yeah, he's fine.
So, when you...
That's just a bad-mannered foul.
Whoops.
Okay.
Elf on the Shelf is this next game. Yeah, I was not very pleased about that one. Like, theoretically, if you have the chance to... And then we're just gonna...
Oh, this is why it's 15 minutes.
This is why this is happening. So, like, you have the chance to, at this point, he can Kaz every single player on my team. If you haven't noticed, and I'm just gonna click next game because who cares. If you haven't noticed, I have like 9 casualties.
Yep, I've noticed.
So he's gonna score.
This is a fun and interesting game. Oh,
I have 2 players.
Sweltering heat. Well, you can score then.
It's turn 16. Hey, Berg.
You can't score from here.
I can score from here. No, I'm just kidding. John Wilkes Booth, however, can get his pass because maybe he gets MVP and maybe he levels in this game, and like we get something out of this goddamn nightmare match.
I don't see it happening.
Like no serious injuries. Nobody died. The dragon could theoretically get killed if he's so inclined to do so, but
he is
just kind of a bleh. Just like whatever. This is like they say that tying is like kissing your sister, but I say that this is more like it. It's just gross. Nobody's satisfied here. The people who want the LP team to die didn't really get what they wanted. I didn't really get what I wanted. I guess Nat20 got what he wanted because he won.
People that wanted a fun game didn't get what they wanted.
Sure.
Oh, this orc team. Oh, and the dragon's dead. Oh, he's fine. Well, it's fine. Do you see who stands alone on the field of battle?
John Wilkes.
Yeah. He is.
Look at this fucking Cavs box.
He has seen hell with his own eyes in his first game.
This has been a long time coming for this team, this Cavs box, but they're all badly hurt.
Well, like 9 of them are.
8 of them are.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wow. What a game.
What a game.
Let's see where does the
beautiful
MVP
game,
go?
even. That was a 19 out of 20 match, by the way.
Nice. Blitzer.
Goes to suicide tank. 6 SPP to level.
It's the wrong Blitzer, though. Nice.
Sure.
So we have nothing to roll on.
Nothing to roll on. Well, we can... Tony's going to be back.
Tony!
We can theoretically vote on whether or not we want to kick the Elven Cheerleader for being Midas Movement. But go vote, and we'll see you guys for the next match.
Bye!